Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears. It is for real. Season begins here. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First run of the game here for Swift. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Wayne Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7. Another run here. Another run by Swift. Into the secondary at the 45. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And he will score. Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes Hill on the return. Yeah. And be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, they need 7.
Ultra. Come on, set. 10 flat.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He got his man. It's Hill. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline. And he's able to extend this drive.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, cross field. Yellow, 45, white. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Rolling right. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
These These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
On the double.
They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4.
Red 38. Set.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. Hut.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught, and they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs.
And they hate to have it stall out there, so that's a really nice job up front, making sure that that doesn't happen, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on?
Here we go.
It's 1st and goal.
10 black. Ready.
Here's Jacobs. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
Ready. Break.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Ultra. Here we go. Set. 33. Yellow. Ready.
He pulls it in around the 5. A second effort, and he is in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Johnson now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. The All-Pro Micah Parsons there for the stop. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Pass is caught, that's DJ Moore. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
What's up?
Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
What is up?
Here's carry number 1 for Roschon Johnson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
1st and 10.
Hey, Bob, what is up?
And the Bears.
Here comes Swift. They toss it right. Now they're in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
What is up?
Gain of 14. First down, Chicago.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark up out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
What is up?
Johnson is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the set. Next, set, ready. 50, green. Set, go.
On play action, Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 2nd down, Love. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Packers.
On the ready.
Jacobs. He's beyond midfield to the 45. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A big-time run by Jacobs. 53 yards. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Blue check. Hut, hut.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
On the double.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Ready, ready. Black 40.
Hill. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up fourth and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a fourth and goal try.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is fourth and goal.
Here we go, set. 45, 97. Set.
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuffed him on fourth down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Here we go. We got 20 to hurt.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Tonight's start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 19-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Ready, set.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Ready, set.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. On target to Moore. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
First down.
Throwing again, Williams. That's a short throw, caught by Clement. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line. Adds a second charge timeout to Chicago as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Ready, set.
Williams to the air once more. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door.
A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 2.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Red, 38. Chop, 17. Red, cycle. Set.
On first down, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
At the 21-yard line.
Down. Green Jack. 52 Blues.
Love to throw on first and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
On the double.
Second and inches.
Smash. Red. Come on. Set. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
You don't need much. It is third and inches.
Let's go now. 45. White. Steel. Black. Ready.
Now Love. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
This is a play call I don't quite understand, Mike. Backed up on your side of the field, just convert on a third down. Get a fresh set of downs, and then open up more opportunities to put the ball in the air. Now you bring up a fourth down decision deep in your own territory.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
Red. Yellow. Light blue. Ready. Ready.
They'll go for it. Love. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ultra. Go ultra. Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's got some space. Past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. I'll pick up the 7.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
50. Green. Cut.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Ready, ready.
Running is Jacobs. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Love to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
48-yard line.
Set, ready. Set, go.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll get rid of it and complete it. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
Check, strike. Set, hut. Set.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10.
22 needle.
13-yard line.
Let's go. Set, hut.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. Not much there, maybe a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Bears.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hey, cross. Let's go now. 10 black. Hut, hut.
That is caught, and he's in. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. McManus on for the point after. His kick is good, and the Packers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Hey, volunteer. What is that?
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that might have even lost a yard there.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And now it's 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, how tough that hit. Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Ready, ready. Ultra. Go ultra. Down. Blue 32. Ready.
A good play action with Love. Forced to his right. Taking off. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Set, ready. Hut.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Ready.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Black 40. 6. Mega.
They'll run with Jacobs. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down.
Black 95. Claws red. Needle blue. Black ultra. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This is intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And the Bears are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Burden, the man on the move. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Cross right side to the tight end connect. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
In motion comes Andrews. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Hey, volunteer. Biggie Angels. Biggie Angels. Biggie Angels.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's complete commit with the catch. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
On 3rd and a yard, it's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he will get into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Bears. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Got it. Steal. Check steal. Watch out now. Set. Ready. Ready.
On first and 10, here's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
We'll try and set up the screen to Hill. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It'll be interesting to see how they handle this situation. Do they try to slow play this and try to score without giving the ball back? Or do they try to strike as quickly as possible? So first things first, they got to convert this third down.
White. Set. Hut. Yellow. 43. Set.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Hill. Has some room inside the 30. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Packers. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready, set up. Camping.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On third down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's taken in. And he indeed picks up a Bears first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready, set up.
Here's Swift. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Finish it on.
Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center, the nose tackle. He's big, he's strong, he takes up the entire middle of the defense, and that's exactly what we just saw in that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
That's good for the Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A run with Swift. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
In motion comes Andrews. They'll run with Johnson. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard is going to help the field goal kicker right now. Packers going to use their final timeout now. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. On the ground, it's the tight end. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears go up by 7, 28-21. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Nixon on the return. He is stopped from pattern 25. The drive will begin there. At their own 25-yard line. Here is first and 10.
Fury, yellow. Let's go. Red, white, white. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. He'll find Hill out of the backfield.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hut.
He'll clock it there with 10 seconds to go in the game. Here's second down.
Here we go. Blue, 10 black. Red, cycle. Hut, go.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. Now on second and long.
Blaster, 6. Set, hut. Black, 95.
To throw is Love. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive.